Bitcoin is crashing, the altcoins are crashing, and even the meme coins are crashing even harder. Welcome everyone, Crypto Underground is back, and of course today I'm gonna give you an update video, guys, because over the whole weekend I told you guys that this upcoming week most likely will start bearish, and this crash that we are seeing is of course coming by no surprise, especially if you're trading with my indicators. So we're gonna have a look into that, guys, and of course also some little updates on Bitcoin Hyper and also some other upcoming cryptos, because the hype is getting bigger and bigger. And no, guys, I don't think that the cycle top is already in and that we're starting a bear market right now, but of course this correction right now is intense, and that's why of course I'm taking it as a great buy opportunity. I'm buying more into new low market cap coins like Node, for example, Bitcoin Hyper, and many new altcoins, of course, that are currently very hyped in this bull run that you can see here in this list. But of course, guys, as always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is no financial advice. I'm just sharing with you basically all what I'm trading, my own opinions, my own price analysis, everything I'm sharing with you guys. All videos in my channel are no financial advice, so always do your own research as well. But of course, in the last couple of days, I told you why I was so bearish and why I expected here a big rejection and of course a retest of important support levels. So we're gonna have a look into that, guys. So make sure to be subscribed on this channel. I update you every day, whatever is going on in the crypto space. I'm sharing with you all of my thoughts and analyses, and of course also trades that I'm doing, if I'm bullish, if I'm bearish. And I told you during the whole weekend that I was bearish for this upcoming week, guys, because the indicators were telling me that we're gonna see a pullback and a bigger retracement. So we're gonna have a look into that. And of course, if you want to trade those events, you can do that with the links in the video description. Of course, be subscribed here, and here in this list you're going to find all exchanges that I'm using. If you sign up with my links, you get some extra deposit bonuses, especially if you want to trade with leverage here, for example on Bybit or whatever exchange that you like. And also if you want to invest into new low market cap coins, then we have Bitcoin Hyper, Doge, Node, and many more. I invested into all of them. If you want to be following me, then watch my review videos that I did about all those new upcoming projects. You can see that in my channel, of course, and also here you get some nice crypto tutorials around different exchanges and so on. So definitely take advantage of that, guys. I do all free content, of course, as always. I'm just here to share with you all my own thoughts and experiences here in the crypto space, so keep that in mind. And now, guys, let's dive straight into the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, because I told you during this weekend that here we had massive problems here for Bitcoin to push above $117,000, and also based on the indicators we were very overbought. We had several bearish divergences as well, and now we crashed down. Now the good thing is that in the immediate short term, like the 4-hour, we are in extreme oversold conditions since this move was quite brutal, and therefore of course it is possible that here we're gonna have a big bounce from it here. Maybe we're gonna bounce from here, maybe from down here at 110k. Everything is possible. At the moment, it looks like that we could gear up very soon for a bounce. Maybe right now, maybe also once we crash down towards the next support level at 110k. Time will tell. But important is, of course, that if we're gonna bounce at some point, that we're gonna, of course, break above important new resistance levels in the immediate short term. And therefore, of course, I'm watching very closely here this previous support trend line, this previous support that we had here, which now is of course acting as a very strong resistance. Probably also if we do a Fibonacci retracement here from the immediate short term, you can see that this is matching the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. If we would crash down towards 110k, then we would have basically 115k here as the 618 bearish retracement level. If we're gonna continue to fall lower here, this would be the next potential bounce area before we crash lower. So watch out for those targets, guys. I believe that something like this we're gonna see, because the indicators here are very oversold right now. The problem is here in the daily time frame. You can see that we got rejected here from this resistance. So this is where exactly I expected a big rejection, because Bitcoin wasn't able to push higher, and also the indicators were starting to look a bit toppy and they crossed bearish. Now everything is shifted to the downside, of course, all sort of indicators. And the problem is that this is just starting right now. We are not in oversold condition. Like for example here, when we entered into oversold condition, we were all in green, buy signals flashing and so on. And we were already at the bottom side of the candle channels, and then started this big move to the upside. We are currently we could still go easy down towards the bottom of the candle channels, also at 110k, this new support that we have here, $110,000. And the thing is that we maybe don't even stop here. At least a bounce we could expect, but it doesn't mean that we're gonna be safe, because the problem is that this move is really just starting right now based on the daily time frame, and this is what makes me a bit more bearish than bullish also for the next coming days and weeks. Because if we have a look into the US dollar dominance, here we have everywhere buy signals, and we are inverse correlated to the US dollar dominance. So if here we're gonna start an uptrend, or we push higher above the 200 daily moving average, for example, then this could mean that we're gonna see much more days and weeks of downside before we gear up for massive new highs. Because don't get me wrong, guys, I'm still bullish for the crypto market. I still expect new all-time highs until the end of this year, but of course this crash or this consolidation phase can take for several more days and weeks until we recover. Because also over on the weekly time frame, we are currently coming to a very critical point, the 20 weekly moving average currently at 111k. If we fall below, we have the median line at 110k, and if we also lose that, my worst case scenario for this correction is here the 50 weekly moving average, where Bitcoin always bottomed out with every massive crash that we had so far, and this is currently at around 99k, so basically at 100k. So if we would see something like that, I expect then afterwards a fast recovery and of course continuation of our bull run. Because if we zoom out, guys, as I told you in many videos already, if we zoom out and we have a look into the Bitcoin rainbow indicator, you can see that currently we are in this blue zone. This blue zone here, this light blue and dark blue trend line that you can see, usually those are great buy opportunities. Whenever we are in that area in the Bitcoin price, those are buy opportunities. Every dip, every bigger crash is ending up at the dark blue line or light blue one. Doesn't matter in what kind of cycle that we are. If we are in a bull run or bear market, it doesn't matter. It always ends up like that. And take profit is usually the red zone up here. As you can see here, or here, or here. Afterwards, we always had big crashes. Sometimes also the cycle top was in, and you can see when we crashed here in 2021 into the dark blue, this was basically the bottoming area, and also where it was good to buy. Of course, we could have dropped even lower down to 20k, but it never happened. We stopped here at 29k, and then we had this big bounce into $70,000 basically, and afterwards the bear market started. And this can repeat, of course, again. But currently the red zone is starting up here between 180k and 240k. That means based on this indicator, we are still in a buy and accumulation phase before we go parabolic to the upside and then have a bear market. Or the other thing would be that we slowly are going higher and higher and reach the cycle top much later and then come down. This is of course also possible that we could create something like that, and that's why of course I'm watching very closely different indicators. And yeah, overall of course I am bullish, but on the way to the upside we also can see bigger pullbacks. And also we don't know, of course, if we're going to see a parabolic bull run in the next coming weeks and months and then crash down, or if we're going to go slowly higher and higher and maybe somewhere here get rejected at this red zone and then crash down. So many things can happen, but based on this indicator we would be right now basically in a buying zone and a potential, even a potential bottoming area. So that's why I'm not getting too crazy, but of course this move has just started, guys, and that's why we can easily go down towards 110k, maybe even to the 200 daily moving average at 100k. That is still possible, so don't freak out too much. I'm still bullish, of course, overall, but we're gonna face a very volatile move, in my opinion, here in the next coming days and weeks. Also because normally whenever we are more towards the end of a bull cycle, the moves to the upside and to the downsides, they increase much more. So you should have a very strong stomach, in my opinion, and be ready for all kind of scenarios. But in my opinion, we are still in a great buy opportunity. We can drop lower, yes, but we are in a great DCAing phase where we can buy more and more before the next big leg up, probably in Q4 of 2025. And that's why I'm buying more Ethereum, Solana, Tron, and so on. I'm not taking any kind of bigger action right now. You can also do scalp trading if you believe we're going to drop lower. You can go short. You can short right now. You can go long if you think that the bottom is in. Currently, I'm waiting also for the buy signals on the 3-hour time frame to open up a long position. So far, we didn't have any kind of buy signals yet since this move started, and that's why of course I'm waiting here for that bounce and also for the signals to appear to enter into a long. But it is possible, as I told you guys, that even if we get here a bounce, that the next target is here $110,000 after the bounce is completed, and then we crash down for the next coming days and weeks, and maybe October, November then start a completely new run up towards new all-time highs. So based on the indicators, guys, A bounce is possible, but overall we're most likely gonna go lower in the next coming days and weeks. And therefore, of course, I'm currently buying more and more. Of course, guys, no financial advice. You can do whatever you want. Always do your own research. All my videos are no financial advice, but this is my opinion, this is my analysis, and I'm going to play it like that. And this is my game plan and also what I'm expecting. And that's why, of course, I'm buying more. And also, I'm very bullish for new upcoming cryptos, guys, because usually during the end of a bull run, we see those new low market cap coins that are very hyped right now, like for example Bitcoin Hyper. Here also we have now, let me refresh the website, guys. I didn't refresh here. We have over 17.5 millions raised here already on this new crypto, guys, and this one is coming out also very soon. Many articles are coming out about Bitcoin Hyper, very hyped right now, this new layer 2 on top of Bitcoin. So if it's going to be a powerful and successful new layer 2 on top of Bitcoin, then you can be sure that this coin will go through the roof, in my opinion. The same is also with Pepe Note, this new crypto mining game. A new Pepe themed game where you can buy those tokens, you can accumulate more and more, you can mine them, you can play around with this game and earn not only their own tokens in terms of this mining simulator, but also you can get airdrops in form of Pepe coins, Fart coins, Dogecoin, and so on. Also here, guys, high risk as always, no financial advice, but if you want to be following me with those new coins that currently are very hyped, that everyone is talking about, there are many of them currently outside, then of course check out all my videos and reviews about those projects. And if you want to get some, then of course the links are all here in the video description. The complete list of new upcoming cryptos like Bitcoin Hyper, Doge, Pepe Note, and so on. So definitely stay tuned, guys. Be subscribed here. A very exciting time is in front of us. But first, of course, we're also gonna face some more downside here, probably. So stay tuned. Be subscribed here, guys. Our crypto family is getting bigger and bigger. At 2,000 subscribers, we also are going to do a nice $100 giveaway. So stay tuned. Be subscribed. Thank you for watching. That's it for now, guys. Tomorrow, again, more updates on Bitcoin Hyper, Pepe Note, and new exciting cryptos that are upcoming, and of course the latest update on Bitcoin as well. Let's see where we're gonna be tomorrow. For now, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, be subscribed, and see you all in the next one. Bye for now.